Hey, my lovely Cancers. Hope you all are well. I'm going to do a reading for you all. This reading, as all readings on the channel, are timeless, so feel free to check out your Cancer playlist at any time. And if there are any titles to any readings that resonate with you, feel free to check those out. So, again, guys, thank you so much for being here. It is much appreciated. If you do like the reading, I'd be very grateful if you could give the reading a like. It helps other people to find the video as well. And also feel free to subscribe here if you're new too. So yes, lovelies, with that being said, any information you need to know will be in the description box below. Let's get started with your reading. We're going to start with some oracle cards first, and then we'll get into some of the other decks for some of the other messages for you. If you are watching this around the time of when the reading is posted, October, November time, then stay tuned to the end. I will do a segment on the eclipse, okay, if you're interested in that. Okay, messages for Cancer, please. Okay, so firstly, we can see a message here of patience. Okay, there is a certain door that's going to open up for you here at the right time. If you can see this, with there could be two different doors opening up for you here, and I do see that you are needing to be patient here with this process. Now also I'm seeing that there might be someone that wants to reveal something with you here, something from their heart, something honest and truthful. I feel like someone may open up to you, and you may need to be patient with this person, and this can also be vice versa as well. If you may feel the urge to open up to somebody as well here, this is kind of giving me that Scorpio season energy here, kind of coming through. This card's been coming out a lot, this truth be told, but this could be someone revealing something here, because I wrote down for your intuitive messages, let me go over those actually. I wrote down history artifacts, I wrote down castle, which is interesting because I mean this isn't a castle, but it's not far from what a castle would look like. I also wrote down illumination. I wrote down a friendly stranger and new things. Okay, those were the intuitive notes I got for you, so they can resonate maybe in some way. But what I'm getting here is the illumination. Okay, something will be illuminated to you. Someone is going to open up to you, and it's going to be from the heart. Okay, you might just need to be patient with this person, but this is going to significantly change things. Okay, they may open up to you and then you may open up to them, or vice versa. But I see, it could be two people here opening up. Okay, for some of you guys as well, I do see one of these. Remember I said there might be two doors opening for you as well. I do see one of these doors that are opening might be bringing in the energy of some souls. Okay, so some people that are going to be coming towards you, maybe even some animals as well. But I feel these are going to be people that have messages for you, because this is, definitely about revealing something. But even with the bird here, birds are messengers. So I feel like you may notice some people coming in here. Someone might have something to show you. Someone might also be flying into town, okay, maybe to see you, or you may go somewhere here. I'm getting an energy here of like taking off, so that could resonate in a different way as well. Okay. Someone might tell you that they are doing something, going somewhere. Okay. As soon as I say that, now I can hear this playing in the background. So, yeah, there could be something there. We've also got flow. So, for some of you guys, maybe you're being patient. Maybe you want to go somewhere. Maybe you've been needing to be patient here. You're trying to go with the flow. This could be something that you're manifesting, co-creating. Obviously, you guys, it could just be wanting to spread your wings, wanting to expand, or maybe wanting to take off with something. But I feel like you're doing all the things that you need to do here with micromanaging the universe. Okay, I feel like you're organizing things. You're making sure that you're what's the word? That you're clear on what you need to be clear on, so that you can just kind of move towards whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate here. So that's beautiful. We've also got don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Now, this is interesting because I'm saying that this could either be you, or this could also be within a specific individual or specific individuals that you are noticing here, or maybe it's something that you notice within yourself. Take what resonates, but something that you've noticed within yourself, but take what resonates. I just feel as though this is definitely you kind of noticing certain things here, and then kind of incorporating it into your plan as part of the process to either transform it, or to be patient with something or someone, or with yourself on something, or the process. But I feel like you're noticing things, and you're kind of putting the necessary things in your plan. But I do feel like you might be called to show up in certain spaces. And again, I'm getting the whole history thing here with like artifacts and stuff. But in general, though, you might be called to kind of step out or show up in certain places and locations where you might be seen, it might bring attention to you, you might be noticed. And I feel like it's saying this could be a moment for you where you can really shine. So it's kind of saying to, really, really, embody the truth, of your authenticity, and, don't feel like, what's the word? Don't feel like you have to um, appease other people around you, okay? If they are, what's the word? Trying to oppress your light from shining. Um, or even if for some of you guys, you might even feel called to expand if there's certain places that you feel like you don't really fit in, or certain people you don't really feel like you fit in. Okay, I feel like you might feel called to expand here. It's almost like I feel like you guys are expanding. I remember, I think in your cancer playlist, there's a reading something about, it's called like the water bottle expanding, but that's come to mind right now. But I feel like you guys are expanding. It's almost like you could even be like outgrowing your old skin, or taking the shape of a new form. But I feel like this new form that's taken shape for you is more in alignment with your truth and who you are now, like your authenticity. And it's almost like you might be aware of the fact that when you are naked, i.e., completely in your pure essence or your raw self, or when you are what's the word? Yeah, when you are um really embodying your truth here, I feel like you may feel that this could cause some sort of, what's the word, tower moment. Maybe simply just by you showing what it is that you like, your vision. It's almost like if you let people see your vision, or if people really see or what it is that you fully embody, it's almost like you may feel like the minute you do that, you have to like fly away, like as if something good won't come of it, and you'd have to kind of go to like a new sort of what's the word, a new sort of harmonious space. Now the interesting thing about that is I do see this as like genuinely shedding layers, and also some of those layers could have been shedding like things, people, places. So I do feel like this was a part of your process, especially as you've been manifesting bigger and manifesting more in alignment with your vision and what you actually want. Some of those old things that were maybe outdated or weren't really in alignment with your vision, or your truth, or how you want things to resonate with you on an authentic level. Some of those things that weren't in alignment with that vision, or weren't resonating with it, or that were just being held onto, or you clinging onto just for the sake of it being there. Some of these things could be, getting released. You could be releasing these things completely, going to higher heights, and kind of trusting that when you release anything or anyone that no longer serves you, and especially if these are people that you feel like when you are your authentic self, okay, it naturally what erupts a situation, where it's like not fitting in could be problematic, right? Whereas if you're in a place or around people where it's like you don't have to fit in, but like your individuality is appreciated, and vice versa, or something like that, then it's a bit different. Or if you're around people where it's like, okay, soul tribe, or there's some understanding or resonance, but it doesn't even always have to be that. It could just be a respect for individuality. But if you're in a space where you feel like it's more so um I guess either a problematic situation for standing out, or an oppressive situation, I feel as though this is a necessary change. So you may have realized that where there are any sort of tower moments, you may have felt the intuitive call to kind of fly away. And I feel like some of these changes here were necessary. Okay, certain things had to fall away so that you could kind of spread your wings and expand, and actually um, go towards the things that look like your vision, your ideal manifestations, right? As opposed to maybe clinging on to any things, people, or circumstances, just because, right? Especially if it's not really serving you in any way. Right. Yeah, see, because you're creating your heaven on earth. Okay, so that is beautiful. This is like pending. We've got wait, postpone, pause, say no. So yeah, for some of you guys, it's almost like in order to have your heaven on earth here, you may have had to find yourself like saying no to some people, disappointing some people, um, things like that. But it's almost because you could have had a higher perspective, where it's like, okay, if I don't say no, and I keep going with this, it's only probably going to get worse, right? Whereas maybe if there's someone else in the situation that maybe isn't seeing something from a higher perspective or just in general, they may not be able to see, because I can see this is like a third eye understanding here. It's like a higher understanding. They may not be able to see why, what's the word? You may have to say no, or there might be a wait, or why you might have to release. Okay, it might just appear to some that maybe your eyes are closed to something or to them or to a situation. But for some, I feel like there could just be something about at the right time. For others, yeah, you might have to say no. But I feel like it's so that the right things can open up. But I feel like this is only saying no to the things that you feel like if you were to say yes, you'd just be clinging on to it. Maybe just to fit in, and there's probably not really much value in that. So if anything, it's causing tower moments. So yeah, success in reverse. Right, beautiful. And then keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so like I said, for some of you guys, you may notice some sort of connection with animals, or maybe you might be seeing a lot of animals here. Also, for some of you guys, could be getting, feeling more at one with yourself, or, just really practicing your spirituality at this time. Others of you guys, you could be making changes in regards to something that you do within your sacred time. And I feel like your spirit guides are guiding you through certain changes at this time, and I feel like they're also guiding you through certain communications as well. Okay. I do feel like there's something that you really hoped for, something that you've wished for, prayed for, manifested, set an intention on, kept the faith with. There's something that you have kept the faith on that it was like a change that you were hoping for, and you may have had to make some changes in order for this to open up. And I see this is actually one of these things that is actually opening up for you, and you're going to feel like this is like literal heaven on earth. You're going to feel like you're just entering a successful period. And for some of you guys, it's almost as if you just may know that the more that you enter what feels like for you a successful period, it's like you're just going to be going with the flow, and if you need to say no to anything along the way, then I kind of see that you will, like, for instance, there could be someone that may see you come in, and I don't know, it's just a bit of a weird energy. It's almost like it's almost like someone could maybe time something, okay, when you come in and they see you and they're like, okay, let me move towards them now, right? Like someone could be very tactical. But because you're coming up in this like bird spirit, it could be like your eyes could probably see very far. So even if these people are kind of camouflaging so that you can't really see them, I feel like because your eyes in this energy are seeing very far, I feel like that's just kind of meaning that you will actually be aware of something before it gets close, okay, whether they're aware of that or not. And this gives you the ability to kind of what's the word, figure out how you want to manage the situation for yourself, okay? So you always feel like you have your own sense of control over your choices, and whether something will be successful with you or not. because I'm getting a strong energy. If you don't feel like something will be successful with you, for you, then saying no to it rather than saying yes just to maybe fit in, or if that's what other people would say, would or want you to say. I can't remember what reading it was. There was another sign reading where I was saying something about yes meaning yeses and no's meaning no's, but I can't remember what sign that was now. But I feel like yours is more about just being prepared, being prepared to say that wherever it may come up along the way, because you're going to be able to see things that are hidden from you. Okay, things that you feel like is not a good path for you to go down, and it might be even be things that you feel like only you can see, or only you're noticing, or there could be something, if this isn't you, okay, there could be someone else here in a dynamic that might notice something. There's just something about someone being the only person that notices something in a dynamic here, or a group, or just in general. But I feel like there might be something where you see something here, and it might even awaken you to something, or what's the word? Like, it might be someone that is trying to see if you're moving forward successfully, and if you are, they might want to, like, what's the word? I'm getting, like, with this micromanage, it could be someone that wants to try and micromanage something for you, or it could be someone that could try to, like, delay something for you, or I don't know, there's just something here where you're gonna have to use your wisdom. But for the most part, there could be small little things along the way that you'll just be called to just release and not hold on to. After you've said no, it's just kind of like release it and then kind of keep expanding and spread your wings. But yeah, but okay, let me see if there's anything else that I get here. Oh, protection. Yeah, so it makes sense. It's for protection reasons. Call back your power, cut the cords. So this is you basically taking your power back by using the word no where necessary, or setting boundaries, or like no is like a complete sentence. So it's almost like for some of you guys, you may feel like even if you say no to someone, they may not even see your reasons for saying no. But again, it doesn't matter. It's almost like if it's necessary, it's necessary. And for some of you guys, it could be for protection for you. It could be protection for something that you're trying to grow. It could be protection for, you know, it could even just be you keeping the power and the control over whatever it is that you are doing for you here. And what's the word? Not feeling like someone else can just kind of come in and micromanage something. So I'm also hearing something about you maybe getting clear on different things that you are okay with, or different things that you maybe don't want to deal with. Okay, but I feel like the eclipse, like we got the eclipse here, we're going to get into that. More specifically though, for you guys, I was looking at the Scorpio eclipse for some of the other signs, but now being a bit later on, I'm going to look at the Taurus eclipse for you guys, but I'll get a few quick signs on the Scorpio energy. But if you are interested more on that, you can check out the Scorpio eclipse reading, the collective reading. So, okay, I feel like the Scorpio eclipse energy is a lot to do with, what's the word? protecting your vision, protecting your success, also protecting yourself from, like, what's the word? People that could try to restrict you in some way, restrict you in a way where like your growth is restricted, or something that you're trying to grow could be restricted. Okay. And with this, I don't know, this X, some of you guys, you could be X in communication with certain things, or X in certain things out. I just see a complete, like, I feel like the Scorpio eclipse is going to be really eclipsing certain things out of your world here. Anything that may be unnecessarily kind of just lingering around your energy, okay? That it's almost inevitable. It's not really going to help you with being successful. I feel as though, yeah, for your protection, these things will be kind of eclipsed out. And it's like on the back of that, you then, remaining receptive to your truth and to these changes. Okay, it's like you fly or you expand and you go straight towards, higher heights and these doors that are opening for you. Okay. So yeah, it's funny because I wrote down new things, and I feel like that's exactly what's going to be coming in for you with these doors opening up, off the back of this like big release. But okay, let's see what we get with the tarot. Okay, so we've got the moon twice, so 2 eclipses, as I said, both, yeah, both. That's interesting actually, because now we're getting this earth energy. So again, the next one with the Taurus eclipse, but I'm going to get to that in a second. I just want to see if we get any more general messages for you guys first with the tarot, then I'll kind of move to the Taurus eclipse for you. Okay. Okay, yeah, you definitely have turned your back to a particular path here that you felt like it was kind of the fact that it wouldn't be a good path for you to go down is kind of hidden, okay? So it's almost like you have to be content in understanding that for yourself and then just choosing to walk in a different direction. Now, for some of you guys, by going in this other direction by default, it means that there's a certain person or certain people that you won't be exchanging with as you kind of step into this new cycle. And again, this is things opening up for you, new opportunities here. For some of you guys, there could even be some sort of, what's the word? Some sort of information shift or change as well to do with your money. So if there's something that you, what's the word, have either started or invested in or paid for, okay, I just feel as though there'll be some sort of incoming back from that, whether it be communication, whatever's relevant to the situation. It could be communication or news regarding something, or news letting you know that something's opened up for you. For others of you guys, it might be money coming back in a bit quicker than maybe you had thought it would. And for some of you guys, I'm also seeing as well, what's the word? Yeah, there could be 2 people that you, a minimum 2 people, but it could even be more than 2 people. It could be a few, but I feel like it's minimum 2 for most of you guys that you may no longer be in communication with. Or for some of you guys here, there's something that you know, okay, about somebody. This person hasn't told you this directly, but there's something that you know. Okay. Why am I getting this, Spirit? Oh, okay. You got some insight or some clarity. It's almost like you already knew something or you already had clarity on something, but that you may have got some another piece of information or some another piece of communication, something else that you found out or that you knew that kind of just kind of confirmed your decision to go in a new direction. But as well, if there was someone that you feel like has maybe done something behind your back in some way, they may feel like there's no real way of you seeing this, but I feel like you kind of you have a way where you kind of know already. So you might have already made a decision based upon it, and in this person's mind, they may have felt like you've made a decision on this quite quickly, considering they may think you can't see what's going on, but you've been able to make these decisions quite quickly because you know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Um, I feel like someone also is going to give you some sort of valuable piece of information or news. Like if something was a bit cloudy for you before, okay, someone's going to present something valuable to you. It could be a secret, it could be something that you intuitively felt, but you had no proof, but now someone shows up with proof, or someone, there's going to be something that confirms what you already knew. Okay, it's going to completely confirm it. And I feel like there might be two people in particular that you're quite fond of at this time. Um, and it looks as though one person might invite you to go somewhere, and another person may present you with something or reveal something valuable to you or show something valuable to you, or they might want to invest some time in you, okay, or maybe they want to do something with you where there's some sort of like going somewhere. I see like drinks and payment. So yeah, there could be maybe two people you may be feeling quite good about at this time. This could also be something as well that I feel like you maybe keep to yourself. I feel like there's quite a few close connections here that you probably keep to yourself. And I feel like, yeah, you just secretly feel good about some of these secret close connections. And I see that 9, 10, 11. I feel like by the end of the year, something's going to come to completion for you guys for sure. Yeah. Someone might even present you with an opportunity as well. And this opportunity might actually lead you to your wish fulfillment. Like it might be something where it's like putting two minds together. Or you might make a decision, show somebody, and like get the go ahead. Some of you guys, you might make a decision to let someone know as well that you're going in a new direction. some of you guys, you might have to be honest with somebody about something. Also, for some of you guys, you might tell someone that you think that you might be going on a different path to something or someone. But I do see something about like two minds. Okay. Like, I just feel like there's something here where you can reach your wish fulfillment fairly quickly. Okay, this might be like anywhere from like a month to about 9 weeks. So literally in about like 2 month period, yeah, which would be like what, 8 weeks, yeah, 8 9 weeks, yeah, like 2 month period. I don't know if there's some sort of idea or inspired idea that you get, or something that a decision that you make, a mutual decision, something could lead to wish fulfillment quite soon. And for those of you guys who's got something to do with money or an idea, okay, I see something where there could be some like, you may feel like some money is coming in quite fast, or it will be, or you might have like two different, no matter how many sources of income you have, okay, I feel like there's two here. One could be just like a normal pace maybe, and one's like faster than the other, if that makes sense. But I don't know, there's something here where it's like some sort of fast money. Okay. But it's come from strategy, so it's not just like a random thing. It's like if it's backed by some sort of strategy that you're clear on, that you execute. And then I think you realize how valuable it is because of how quickly you see fulfillment and results. Some of you guys, it could be like fast responses. Okay. Yeah, I do see as well, you might be getting quite a few different messages, things like that. You might get quite a few invites to go places and do stuff. You might not be able to do everything, so you might just have to be honest here. That might be where some of the no's are coming in. But it might just be because there might be something secretly that you're working on or you're investing your time into that you, what's the word, need to kind of keep a very clear mind on like what you're focused on or what you're prioritizing at this time. Okay, lovely. Okay, let me have a look then at this Taurus eclipse for you guys, which is on, I think it's on the 7th, but let me double check. The 8th, November the 8th. The Taurus eclipse, the Taurus full blood moon. Okay, lovely. Let's get some cards for that and how that may affect you. Also, don't worry if you're watching this like some days or weeks after the eclipse has gone, because the energy does linger and resonate for quite a while. So yeah, it can still resonate for you. And if you are watching this at a different part of the year, feel free to still watch this bit if you like. The messages may just resonate with you in general, or if you feel that they may not, then feel free to skip this part also. Okay, Taurus eclipse for Cancers, please. Okay, that is very interesting. So, for some reason, I'm kind of getting here that for some of you guys, like there might be some people that you feel like might be trying to get your attention, that are deceptive or are not true with their intentions, or don't really have love for you like that. And I feel as though, yeah, either again you're gonna have to say no to these people, or you may find that what's the word, you may find yourself just kind of well, yeah, ending things. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Transformation. Now this here is giving me the first eclipse, the Scorpio eclipse. Okay, I feel like this is going to be eclipsing things out again. That Scorpio energy is all about transformation. The Scorpio eclipse is on the 25th of October. Okay, and then the Taurus one is on the 8th of November. 7th of the 8th, I think it's the 8th. So you may feel that there's a lot of things transforming within and around you, okay, around the Scorpio eclipse. And remember how I said it's going to end things so that new things can come in? The Taurus eclipse now is going to bring that balance back, and it's going to kind of balance. Look, this is now the new foundation, trust being established, right? And then also creating on this foundation, keeping an open mind, because there's going to be more new things coming in here. For some of you guys, you might find yourself having a series of heart talk conversations with people here that you can honestly discuss your feelings with. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. There might be someone that you feel like is looking out for you. For some reason, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people trying to get your attention. And I feel like, yeah, be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desires? I feel like when you're encountering different people, there's something about being honest with your desires at the time, and doing what's fair in the situation. So what's fair for you, what's fair overall, and for the other person. So basically, as well, there might be quite a lot of new people trying to come into your world as well, but I feel like you're going to have to discern those that are deceptive versus those that you can trust. And I feel like those that are deceptive, you may have to kind of like, halt that, stop. And we have that stop energy, kind of, put a halt there. So, they don't really come any closer. And then with others, if you feel as though there's more of a balanced energy or a fairness, or some sort of shared passion, or whatever, then I feel as though there's something here about you keeping an open mind, and seeing how these things might naturally just align for you, and kind of trusting that process, that when you kind of are ending things that are not for you, you're going to have new things that will be for you, but you also have to discern the new things as well. Yeah, bold passion. Be bold. If there's something you're passionate about, go after it. If there's someone you're passionate about, go after it. Okay. There could also be energy here of something that might kind of blow you away or sweep you off your feet here. Inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. That is beautiful. So I really feel like this is, again, a very transformation energy, and I feel like your transformation is probably going to make you more bold, more passionate, or it's going to help you be bolder in pursuing your passions. But ultimately, I do see this Taurus eclipse bringing a sense of alignment and stability and security with some of the new things that are coming in for you. Okay, so that is lovely. And with the earth energy as well, it's like there's going to be new things that you can trust, new things that are solid. So lovely. And then free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So again, that's what I was saying earlier with the sense of you always kind of keeping a good sense of control over what you're creating, or you know, your own choices basically. So again, I kind of feel like this is just you expanding, and the more you expand, it's like you're breaking through any chains and shackles that you may have felt like could have been trying to keep you stuck. And yeah, I just really see you just freeing yourself from anything that, you know, was unnecessary, and it's just going to kind of push you forward. So I see these eclipses kind of helping you out, and it's going to bring a sense of new passion and what's the word, setting certain things that are balanced and aligned for you in stone. So that's beautiful. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful for you. Definitely give this reading a like if it was. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.